All right, well, great. Welcome to the Spire Sparky Show. My name is Becky, and I'll be the host for you today as we take you on a little bit of a Sparky Show journey through the years. Now, with the opening of Como Harbor, a lot has changed around here. We brought in 2 new California sea lions, 2 new harbor seals, 2 new gray seals. So a lot of changes for these guys. And also a lot of changes to the Sparky Show as we learn more about animal care and welfare. Now, along the way, there have been 7 different Sparkies. It started way back in 1956 when Archie Brand brought his traveling sea lion show here to Como Zoo. Now, Sparky 5, he entertained crowds for 20 years before he retired in 2001, taken over by Sparky 6, named Celia, and she did the show for 13 years, our first female Sparky, and handed that off to Sparky 7, our second female Sparky. Her name is Subi, that's her real name. She's 14 years old, and you'll be meeting her today in a little bit, Subi. And what we're going to do though is I'm going to talk to you a little bit and then we're going to bring the sea lions out. We're not able to talk and train at the same time, both for safety and just so we can pay closer attention to our animals. So, like I said, I'll tell you a little bit about these things. Way back when they started the shows at first, it was all about entertainment. And I know we all like to have fun, right? Do you guys like to have fun? Yeah, absolutely. But now I want you to take away that our priority is now health care of these animals. And we call it animal husbandry. So it's a great way of taking care of them. And we do all of our training with operant conditioning. It's based on positive reinforcement training. So we reinforce the behaviors we're looking for. Now, going to the vet, just like going to the doctor, it can make these guys a little bit nervous. Do any of you guys feel nervous going to the doctor? Sometimes, right? So we try to get them used to it. We practice so that it's not so scary when it happens. On a daily basis, we can brush teeth or give eye medications, and then we work on things like voluntary ultrasound or x-ray, voluntary blood draw. So a lot of good things to help keep them really healthy as we can. But of course, we do want to do the fun behaviors too, and you know what? Those things are mentally and physically stimulating, and that's called enrichment. So doing things like jumps or balancing a ball, that does keep them still thinking quite a bit. So what you see on any given day, it depends on what animal you might see out here, what behaviors they're learning, what trainer they're with. So it can be a little bit different. It doesn't have to just be one Sparky anymore. Sparky and friends can come out now to the Spire Sparky Show because we have this larger exhibit. So, like I said, we now have actually 3 California sea lions, the 2 harbor seals, the 2 gray seals. So it can be a little bit of a mix now, so that's been pretty fun. It's always interesting to see the differences between seals and sea lions. So today you're meeting California sea lions. You can look out for the seals though. There is a gray seal in the exhibit behind me here. Make sure you go see him later. His name is Wally, and his counterpart Stan is inside, both gray seals. And then 2 harbor seals, Cash and Killian. So some differences between them you might be able to see later on today. Now, I do want to go ahead and we'll give a big round of applause to Liz. She's going to bring out our buckets and we'll be able to meet the sea lions. And I'll come back and talk to you a little bit more after.
I like the way you talk. I like the way you walk. I like the way you talk, my Susie.
No, but it. Wow, it's so good. Don't throw him, get the back before it's all over. Ôi mày bút bỏ hai hai.
Lên sail.
Ồ, sail đó.
Lên sail.
Say đúng rồi, say đúng rồi.
Where'd she go?
Wild
Look, don't find it, go get it. Look. Go find it.
Yeah.
She got it. Uh-oh.
Thank everybody. How about a big round of applause for Subi and Nico, everybody. So I mentioned Subi, of course, the show Sparky number 7, and then I had Nico over here, just a Sparky friend, absolutely. So he's 6, a male sea lion, so a little bit larger, you can see of the two, 250 pounds versus Subi about 200. And Nico is only 6 years old, so he still has a lot to learn. And you know, the attention span isn't quite as long as Subi, who's a little bit older and has been doing this a lot longer. So you can see a number of behaviors that Subi has versus Nico. But like I said, I'm in the way of the ice cubes. I better move. They do like to eat the ice cubes after sessions. Sometimes there's fish, so they need to check and make sure they don't miss anything. Well, all right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for joining us today for the Spire Sparky Show. Like I said, come back again soon. There's always something maybe a little different in each day who's coming out here, what you might see. Have a great day here at Kamozu, everybody. Bye-bye.